Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, set in 1403 Bohemia, which in current day is the Czech Republic. And I'm your friendly neighborhood Gilmer. And so, the main quest obviously is Skalitz was raised. I have to find the bastard who stole the sword from me. I also want to find Markvart and avenge my parents. Awakening is really, I don't want to spoil it, but Awakening is really the main quest. I woke up from bad dreams, and I have to go to Perkstein Castle to see Sir Radzig and tell him what happened. Some quests are timed in this game. This quest is not timed, this part of it. I don't think so. You can go up there and tell him at any time. And so the other quest that we have is Miller Peshek and his niece Teresa took care of me while I was at death's door. I owe them my life. Optional, get the dead man's ring from Miller Peshek. Peshek wants me to get him a ring from an executed man who's buried under the gibbet. It's either that or pay him back in coin. Actually, I think I had to pay him in coin and do this to get in his real, good graces. And there's Mutt. He's the butcher's dog, but he came back with us. So, anyway, there are two ways to go. Hello, sir. Milan. I can go through here, go over this river, go down through here, go in between these woods, and then it snakes around and comes out here. Get the dead man's ring for Miller Peshek. Or I could go through here, and there's a way to cut through the woods and get to it from that way. This is quicker, so I'm going to go this way. Plus, right around here, there's a good chance of bandits spawning, and I'm really not equipped yet to handle any large group of bandits. That can be up to 6. And if 6 bandits spawned on me, I would lose and I would die very badly. So let's go the quickest way that doesn't have bandits on it. Or the chance of bandits. So I'm running right now. This right here, this building, that's the baths. I can take a bath there. That's something else in this game. If you look at your armor, or if you look at me, and if you look at this, you can see I have the condition of my helmet is 87. Condition of my Waffenrock is 96. Everything, the gloves are 100. I've got this light padded armor for 35 that I'm not wearing. The mail collar I'm wearing is 84. The noble shoes I took from a bandit is 54. I have to get these repaired at some point, but it's probably a lot more expensive than what I have, so I'm just gonna go with what I have. But anyway, your clothes can get muddy, and they also can get bloody, and there will be an icon over here that'll tell you that. If you and this right here actually shows it. This is the this coif right here is dirty, and to clean that you have to go to the baths, or you have to wash in a little bucket of water. And it can affect your speech, and your interactions with people. If you're wearing dirty clothes or muddy clothes or bloody clothes, they'll actually even comment on it. So I think I'll just go in here. That's the bathhouse proprietus, or whatever you would call, and I'm just going to wash here. And then I'm going to run away. Because I don't really have a lot of money to clean myself up right now. So I'm going to kind of wing it for now and just wash in troughs. But for what I'm doing, I don't need to really be even clean. Let's just keep on running. Like the song, keep on running. Keep on running. And we'll just go up through this little trail. Did I miss it somewhere? Here we are. We're back on the trail. I did get that shovel. It would be a... Yeah, I got the shovel. That'd be a real pain in the ass if I hadn't brought the shovel with me. That is the house of the executioner. You don't want to go there yet. You certainly don't want to go there right now and tell him what you're about to do. If he sees you... Oh, and another thing, a lot of these bushes have collision. You can't get through them. So you kind of just have to find the way around them. So I'm going a lot closer to his front gate than I wanted to, but he's probably not going to come out and see me. So let's go around here. And then we'll go up here to the gibbet. Gallows Hill. This is where the executions take place. They hang people from that wheel. They tie them down on that thing and cut them up. And then they hang them from the cross rail. Alright, here we are.
I've been called a lot of things, mister, but I ain't never been called...
Fiddlin', Ben.
Fiddlin'.
Digging up bodies.
Crap, nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
So apparently the ring isn't where we were told. Back to Peshek. Still don't want to get close to his house because I just got a feeling he might come out here and say, "What the hell are you doing?" But generally, if you don't get caught in the act, nobody will come out and try to grab you. Although I have been seen through walls when doing things, which is kind of disconcerting. So that up there is Radzig. We'll be there soon. We just want to do this little quest. It's funny how we've already been through here and we just now are discovering Radzig. We walked right beside it. That looks like a pretty strong little town, fortified town. Hopefully Sigismund can't come against Radzig and take it. Nourishment's 91. That would be 25. That would put us at 116. I don't want to be overfed. See all these herbs? Man, I got herbs everywhere. But it's kind of tedious, especially for people watching it, so I'm not going to do it right now. And I've already been at the mill, but I'm just now discovering it. One thing I am going to pick up is not that, but that's in my way. Mint. Mint is something I don't find very often, so I like to pick it up when I find it. And there's some at this house, so I'm going to pick it up. There's some over here. And I think there's some over here. There's marigold over here. We can make marigold decoctions from this. Yeah, oh yeah, mint. We can make marigold decoctions from marigolds, which are healing potions. Alright, it says I'm a little overburdened, so I will come in here. Just drop off this stuff. I'm going to drop this book off too because I can't read it yet. I'm going to keep the spade because you never know when you... I'm going to drop the salt off too. Maybe drop off 3 of the bandages. Oh, I know what. I also want to drop off... What's its condition? Oh, its condition is 100%. Can I wield it? I think I can. I'm going to move that. Move these. Move that. Move that. Move that. And move that. Now we're at 58 pounds or whatever to 97 capacity. Plenty. Let's talk to this guy.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Trainers. Some people can teach you. For some lessons, you will have to know something already, though. There might be more than one trainer for each skill, but there are always 4 lessons.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
Alright.
Alright, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
He certainly has a colorful way of talking.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to try that
I'm going to say
yet.
I can't.
Fucking hell. How did I get landed with a cretin like you? I'll have to teach you then. Come with me.
Farewell.
Alright, he's going to teach us a little bit
Try
about
unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick with your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade and use it to turn the whole mechanism like a moon. It's quite easy. It only takes a bit of practice. Now try poking around in the lock pick till you feel the right point where the tumbler is.
Alright, so we've already done
Got
this
it?
stuff.
Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade. Don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked. You'll have to start all over again.
Yes, yes.
You're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's going to be cracked. With real ones, you have to watch out. Try to keep it time.
So we'll go ahead and get a little bit of skill up here. We got another level in lockpicking. That's exactly what I was going for. Alright. I got a perk in lock picking. So I think I'm going to go with, after successfully picking a lock, you have a 20% chance of any broken lock picks returning to your inventory. And then lasting lock picks, your lock picks will be more durable and last twice as long. I'm probably going to go with that one. As you can see, you get level and stealth as well. Okay, so that's the end of that. You only get a certain amount before they make you go find actual locks. That won't relock as soon as you close it. So let's go back. So I have to find the... Oh, that's not the one I'm looking for. While I was unconscious, my debt to the apothecary increased. I should find out. I got to get that ring. It's at the executioner's. All right. Oops. This is the way I want to go. Running will increase your vitality at some point. Or running fast. Well, I guess running. Same difference. Accidentally press the left button, which throws a punch. You can, if you accidentally do that when you're facing somebody, if you don't hit them, they'll say, you better stop that or you're going to get in trouble, especially if it's a guard. But if you accidentally hit somebody, then you're in a fist fight. And that's not always something you want to do. I think it goes this way. That's right. I'll be sure glad when I get the stamina perk so that I can run longer. Alright. So I'm just going to go in there and talk to the executioner. See what he says. These dogs.
What's going on?
It's me.
Is something the matter?
Try to get him out of the house.
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
I like how I get two reputation gains after sitting there and lying to him. Look at this hog climbing his stairs. Never seen that before.
Don't look at the dogs, work the lock. Work the lock, work the lock. Don't look at the dogs.
Alright. These dogs, I don't know if they'll come in and attack me if I'm inside his house, so I'm going to close the door. I know which one it's in. I could do the others, but I also want to try to catch him before he gets to Peshek.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Oh. Let's see. Alright, so we run this way. there's a good chance we'll catch him up. There he is, way in the distance, near the bathhouse. Executioner is not somebody you want to get on the bad side of, just in general. If you didn't see that. I don't know if you saw that, but he said, he told Peshek, he said, somebody told me that you shorted me. And he, Peshek says, I don't know who's pulling your leg, but I didn't short you at all. And he said, I'll kick that bleeper's ass. So, he is not happy with us. But Peshek is probably going to be okay. What time is it? 7 o'clock. Why do you keep barking? You know who I am.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
As you can tell, Peshek's acting a little nicer to me now. There's nothing really I want to do here at this point. So, there's 2 or 3 things I could do. I could go to the miller in Kohelnitz, whose name is Wojciech. Or I could do Awakening and go to Perkenstein and see Sir Radzig. I guess I'll go to see Sir Radzig. Because Kohelnitz is way over here. By foot, that'll take a little while. So let's do that another time. Oh, there's the executioner. Oh, eyebright. That's good to have. Poppies. Yeah. We can make sleeping potion with it. And nettles are you use in a lot of things. Because you have what's called alchemy. If you never heard of alchemy, most of you probably have. But with alchemy, you can make potions, healing potions, save your schnapps, which you can save the game with whenever you want to. Although this game saves, on normal, it saves pretty often. Saves it every time you accept a quest, I think it saves, and every time you complete a quest, it saves. So anyway, we'll just do a little bit of herb gathering.
You'd think he had blue blood. What is it this time?
He brought me a hare and said, make something special with it.
Oh, is that... No, that's not him. I was about to say, is that the executioner? No, he's a hired hand. Okay. Let's go to Perkstein and Sir Radzig. Tell him we lost his sword. Food at now 84. Still too high to eat.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Wow, the Pope works at the gate. Let's try social status.
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith, and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you. Now bugger off.
Oops. Alright, that didn't work. As you can see, our levels are nowhere near this guard's levels, but...
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and
sometimes you get
duty.
a success anyway.
And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
Alright then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
It's kind of counterintuitive, but some quests you should fail the speech check, but because they want you to succeed, you succeed anyway, even though your level isn't anywhere near the person you're talking to's level, just like then. Because, I mean, how would I got in? Because there was no way I was going to get in based on any of my levels.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul. It is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Oh, okay, so these two guys are the guys that I originally saw at the castle in Skalitz, who gave me the cross hilt for the sword. And so we kind of know each other. So apparently we used to drink together after work.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with it?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
He didn't sound too convinced that I was going to do that, but... The stairs can sometimes be a little glitchy. That's the only thing that I really have trouble with sometimes are the stairs. And the feasting hall is on the top level. And we're going to a cutscene now.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans. And to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
That's Bernard.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves.
Burn again.
I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Burn! 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 Burn!
Be that as it may.
He's getting burned
Why'd
alive.
you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
What kind of fool do you take me for?
Let me answer, okay? Come on.
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him!
Fled from the enemy? Disobeyed your orders? Duped Sir Divish? Lost your sword? Put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion?
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Yes, bloody peasant! Oh! Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
That's about the
He isn't a
sixth
peasant,
burn.
father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
Don't disappoint me, man.
I won't, my lord.
So apparently Captain Bernard is called Captain Happy because he's such a grouch. And I mean, he's actually referred to as a grouch several times in the game. He didn't seem too happy about how I went back to Tomberg. I mean, not to Tomberg, but to Skalitz. Well, we can get some nourishment. We'll be overfed, but we can sleep it off. Since it's nighttime. That's another thing. All these NPCs basically live their lives. They don't appear when you have a quest and you show up where they're supposed to be. They have a life. They go home, they go to sleep. So a lot of times if you need to meet somebody and it's at night, they're not going to meet with you. You might find them sleeping, and sometimes if it's important, they'll wake up and talk to you if you bug them. But other times they'll just say, go away, leave me alone, I'm trying to sleep. So keep that in mind. I don't know why she's standing outside. It's really dark. Man, it's raining. But you can see the moon. This is our bed. We will... I know it's very immersion breaking. Maybe, I don't know, but you can sleep in your armor. Maybe back in that day, some people did sleep in their armor. I don't know. We will sleep till about 8 o'clock. And the game saves when you sleep. Oh, these bread rolls were given to me. And I didn't pick them up. Let's see. They're 100%. So 57, we can still eat it. So we'll eat that. And we'll eat 1 cheese. And that puts us at 100 nourishment exactly. Perfect. Wash up. Oh, what we can do is we can actually... We can... Did I want to... I thought I had... picked that up and equipped it. No, I didn't. Okay, so... Let's equip the shard. We're slightly overburdened, but that just means we can't run. So you can't sprint while overloaded. But you can trot, which is pretty quick. I want to sell all that stuff that I have. I don't think you can fast travel either when you're overloaded. Yeah, see. When you're overloaded, you can't fast travel. Although I will say that sometimes when you're overloaded like this, you can mount your horse, but I think you still can't fast travel, but you can ride your horse fast. Gallop. That's a lot quicker. I don't know about y'all, but this game is just beautiful. I mean, look at all those trees. I mean, I wonder how long. I mean, well, it took them a long time to build this world, but it's just amazing. And this is just a tiny portion of it. And as I've mentioned many times, and I'm sure a lot of you know, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is coming out this year, 2024, hopefully, because they did say, you know, if something comes up unexpectedly, they might have to delay it, but as of now, they are planning to release it as of 2024, and they said that the game, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, is in better condition, you know, less bugs and less, you know, breaking, you know, things or whatever, than Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 was when they released it. So they're still working out a few kinks, but they've got it in better condition than this game was when it first was released. And honestly, when this game was first released, there were a lot of bugs, but they fixed them pretty quickly. Let's go to the weaponsmith first. This is a weaponsmith. He will buy your weapons,
good day to you.
Your torches. So let's just sell. Let's sell the Cooper's axe. No, I'm not going to sell the torch because it's the only one we have. All right. Why is the X not working?
Let's talk about the price.
Oh,
aye.
Grief. Okay, haggling. Haggling works both ways, whether you want to buy it cheap or sell dear. You select the amount you want to pay by using W and S and confirm with E. The trader will then respond to your offer. If the answer is a refusal, he or she will make a counteroffer and wait for your response. Second page. If the slider can't be moved in one direction or the other, it means you or the trader does not have enough money. Dragging out the haggling with one offer after another will gradually try the trader's patience, and eventually they'll drop the haggling completely. You can see how close you're getting to that point from the trader icon below the bar. The more gold there is in the background, the closer the trader is to dropping haggling. Every unsuccessful bout of haggling lowers your reputation with the trader. At some point, the background gets red, and that's when he's pissed. So try not to piss him off. So I usually go about halfway.
Is this enough? A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
I'm just gonna.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
As you can see, we reputation gained. Good. Let's wash.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit and you'll be able to feed the whole family with fresh bread.
Look, smell. Aren't they lovely?
All right. Go in here. Talk to him.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Farewell. Let's sell. The trader's wealth is 2k. Our wealth is 130.8. So let's sell. I always just sort it that way because then you have all the things not equipped on top. And just do that. You go to the basket. And let's go ahead and haggle a little bit.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye.
Since it's you.
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
As your reputation gets better with these people.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
As your reputation gets better, you can be, tougher on haggling and get more money. But since we just met them,
Why not?
let's not push it. And plus, we don't have final offer. Final offer tells you when it's the last chance. He's not open yet, so let's wait an hour. See if he's open at 10 o'clock. He's the apothecary. And his door is open now, so let's talk to him.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm healthy again.
I'm feeling as good as new.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
About that debt, well, who can teach me to read?
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
Alright, that gives me a quest, Mightier Than the Sword. And then about that debt.
About that debt?
I'm just going to pay him.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honour. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I want to ask him about Rate. What kind of lord is Hanish?
What kind of governor is Sir Hanish?
He's strict, but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that, Sir Radzig, so you don't see no one attacking us.
Okay. How's life in Rate?
What's life like in Rattay?
Rate.
Life is good here. By God's mercy, the war's passed us by so far. There's nothing but them refugees to disturb the peace.
The refugees are from Skalitz. And I'm a refugee, basically. How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Ha! Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Okay. And what about the Cumans?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Everywhere they go, they pillage, rape and slaughter. Or so the tales have it. Of course, all armies do that, but then barbarians take pleasure in it.
True.
Have you heard anything about...
I meant to hit back. And he can train us in alchemy. But we can't even read yet, so there's no point in getting trained in alchemy. So let's take a look at speech. So we're at level 5. And we really want to get this one. Empathetic. In dialogues, you'll see your counterpart's stats and skill checks. That is very, very important for just about all quests. So you want to get that as fast as possible. Nope, we can't talk to the guards. Baron's wife.
Good day.
She's
what
from,
do you want?
How does life in Rattay suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
And what actually happened in Scouts?
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it. Same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines, wasn't they?
Yep.
Goodbye.
This guy, he's a townsman.
Good day to you.
What kind of lord
What kind of
is
governor is Sir Hanush?
Look at that
Young
guy
Sir
walking
Hans
through
is our governor, but Sir Hanush is his guardian till he comes of age. That's not a day I'm looking forward to.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
I know they got nowhere to go. Skalitz is a pile of ashes and the countryside ain't safe. But they've been here too long. Some of those buggers got light fingers. And not one of them appreciates the sacrifices we made for them.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble. A soldier was saying in the alehouses them barbarians impale people on spikes, rape women, they hold nothing sacred, the filthy heathens. Take care now.
So apparently he doesn't like the Cumans and he doesn't like the Scouts refugees. Alright, so...
Sigismund took everything I had.
I'm very anal about washing all the time and making sure I'm clean before I talk to people. Because
What do you want?
it always helps. See how she talked to me, what do you want? I don't have very good status with her.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Ratai?
This is a manorial town, and our lord hasn't gotten himself tangled up in affairs of state, so it's peaceful here.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. There's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with him?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Terrible things. Horrible. I hear they skin people alive, and what they do to the women folk. Better take your own life than fall into their hands. Beasts they are. Animals.
Alright, back.
God bless.
So she's nicer to me now. Hired hand.
Good day to you.
Good day to you, sir. See how some of these are grey now? You don't get a skill up for those.
What's life like in Ratai?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armourer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wives' tales, but I heard truly terrible things.
And that's all that we can
God
get
be
from
with
him. Alright. How about this guy?
God be with you.
God be with you, sir. Since that's grey, yeah, he has nothing to offer us.
Take care now.
It might be that we've gotten everything we can from speech with the townsfolk. So let's go to this training with
Last a while.
Captain Happy is what they call him. Captain Bernard. That's the huntsman. There's a church here. Sometimes you'll find Hanush here, Sir Hanush. This is a blacksmith. And this is the second castle here. There's Hanush himself. He doesn't have anything to say to me. This is where the tournaments are held, the combat arena. as you can see, that's a fast travel point. It's the upper gate. And here's another combat arena. This is where Captain Bernard trains you. And there's Captain Happy himself. Okay, everybody, that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And leave comments if you have any comments or you have any pointers. I've played this game 1,400 hours, so I might have heard pretty much all pointers, but, you know, just putting a comment in and give me a pointer, you know, I'll accept that. Even if I know it, I'll still read it and comment back and tell you what I think and, you know, like your posts. So anyway, thank you very much. I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.